Fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, I dozed out. Are we ready to record?
Yeah. I've been ready for 2 weeks now.
Whoa, you got a beard.
Yeah.
Did your hair get longer?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I missed work!
Don't worry, I covered for you.
Oh, they gave you your job back?
No. I just took care of your work.
I just walked in and was like, hey, wait.
Yeah. And,
Derp, Star Wars! Drive!
I like Japanese shows.
I like Dinah.
Like, it's been 2 weeks. Like, my butt got so sore, we had to get a new chair in the studio.
It's a pretty nice chair.
Yeah, it is pretty comfy. So anyway, shall we schwa the roll call?
Sure. Shuwa!
Explorer from the unknown, Yellowcaster, Auto Jar.
Loyal and loud, Pinkcaster Lane!
Paying respect to the original Japanese heroes,
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Ultraranger.
Greetings everyone, and welcome to Ultraranger episode 35, the show where we talk about Ultraman's past, present, and future, Godzilla, and all kaiju in between. Lane is smirking because I made the same mistake again with the word present, with saying presents.
I'm glad you noticed. You know what's funny?
I'll keep making that mistake.
No, I work with this middle-aged, like, Albanian woman named Rose, and she's, like, a really sweetheart, super hard worker. I tried explaining to her about Ultraman, and then immediately afterwards, I turned around, and in my head I'm just like, Lane, why the fuck did you do that? Shut the fuck up. This middle-aged woman is not going to give a shit about Ultraman.
Oh, you mean how, like, when Savage Caster was here and I told him, hey, I have my own show about Ultraman, and what his response was? Wow, hey, you know who I know who's a fan of Ultraman? Fucking nobody!
I mean, I am.
Well, I am too.
Like, you're the hardcore Ultraman fan.
Yeah.
I'm like...
Yeah, I was
cool.
the guy when Ginga started. I was like, no, I'm gonna get into Ultraman.
And you've loved it ever since. Hell, you love it more than the mainstream Toku.
Because I would rather watch a 25-episode series than a 50-episode series.
Or just, like, the plot dies halfway through.
Yeah, or you just get bored of it.
Next thing! Or
Yeah,
build?
next.
You getting bored of build?
It's not that I'm getting bored of Build, it's more or less... I need to watch... Like, with Build being so story-driven,
multiple episodes.
I need to binge watch it. I just can't watch episode after episode.
That's why you haven't been on. I'm just
Well,
kidding.
then, I've been busy working on a certain event month that's coming up.
Wink.
Wink, wink,
It'll
nudge,
probably
nudge.
be already done by the time this episode comes out.
It's funny how you mentioned... I think we mentioned Ready Player One last episode, and you're like, oh yeah, the movie's probably going to be out by the time this episode comes out. And I said, fuck you. And now I'm realizing, oh shit, the movie comes out tomorrow.
Cigar, what do you think of Ready Player One?
I haven't seen it yet. It comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, Gar got this giant fucking bus shelter poster of his, like...
Of Ready Player One.
Yeah, and, like, he was trying to put it up on the ceiling, and then he ripped it, and so he was, like, super mad, crumpled it up, and then just, like, we all come home, and, like, you're super pissed off, and... we're all just, like,
It's not that I was pissed off. I was more, like, depressed.
yeah, and then I was just like... We were just like... Gar, you can save it. Just, like, I'll help you. And then, like, you got it up yourself anyways, which, like... Well done.
Yeah.
But now, like, you looked at it, and you're like... You're looking at it, like, kind of crumpled a bit, like, and wrinkled, and you're like, oh, it looks better.
Yeah.
It looks vintage. It's like 80s. And then, yeah, fucking, like we said last episode, like, Parsifal's making, like, an Ultraman pose. It's cool.
Yeah, today we're talking about Ultraman Orb episode 17 and Ultraman Ginga S episode 4.
Yeah. Got any news?
Yeah, we actually got a ton of news.
Yeah, fucking... something very exciting to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But first, it's time to go to court because Subaru Productions is suing the Chinese company behind the evil Ultraman film.
Oh, I'm surprised they can, since China has no copyright laws, so they can literally steal Ultraman and they can't do shit to them.
Yeah, but now Super Eye owns the international license to
Oh.
Ultraman. So now they can actually fight back. Yeah.
You know what they should do?
What?
They should challenge their China's Ultraman with their Ultraman.
The bootleg against
the original.
You know the Gavon fight in Gavon Gokaiger?
Yep.
Yeah, basically make it that, but replace original Ultraman's head with Chinese bootleg Ultraman head.
I was about to say, like, just switch their heads and just play the clip.
Yeah. just keep the just change Gavon Dynamite to Shot!
Special Dozen!
Well, no, he never said that.
Oh.
In the original series, Ultraman rarely talked. It was just grunts.
And like, hey, when you like laughed at Jiris all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shot! But yeah, for those that don't know, Dragon Force So Long Ultraman was a Chinese film that came out last October, and it starred not Ultraman.
Please, someone sub this movie, because we want to watch it and talk about it on Ultraranger.
Oh, you think... Do you really think someone's gonna sub...
Someone will.
What if it never comes out on the internet?
It better.
It's China.
It's going to!
It's China.
No, more reason for it to be out on the internet, because it's China. Everything's made in China. Everything gets released in China.
And we're gonna boycott everything made from China. Shit, they make everything. They even make the boycott signs.
See?
Robin Williams, everybody.
Wow.
Alright, next news story. So there's a second trailer for the Gridman anime.
Oh, is that him right there?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks cool.
Can we watch it quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Well, that was neat.
Yeah, so
Gridman looks good.
can definitely confirm this is a reboot. Like, hardcore reboot.
Yeah, it's literally they're just taking Gridman and making it an anime.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I like that effect in the trailer where it showed like the kaiju, but it was like blended in with the sky.
Yeah.
Just to kind of reflect how big it is.
Well, like kind of like how in Digimon, or like how the real world was being affected by the Digimon, or something.
No, but that was just it was showing it like in the sky, blended in with the sky like that because it was reflecting on how big it is. So it's so big it was just like in the sky. But yeah, Gridman looks cool. I like that they did this pose of him just like rising up, like to be tall or whatever.
Yeah. Akira Amaya?
Something like that. I can't read it from here.
Yeah. He did 2 animes called Inferno Cop and Ninja Slayer.
Oh, Inferno.
Inferno. It sounds like
it's the most
Axe Cop.
fucked up, weird, like 2-minute an episode anime thing ever.
Okay.
Like, if you want to talk more about Inferno Cop, ask Ichi. He's watched all of it.
Okay.
It's fucking weird.
He will direct the anime. He previously directed the 2015 Gridman anime short, in which that's how this anime came to be, or how it came. Veteran Ultraman writer Keiichi Hasegawa, who wrote Ultraman Dyna, Ultraman Nexus, and Kamen Rider Double, and will feature Gridman designed by Masayuki Goto, who designed the recent installments of the Ultraman franchise.
So the writer Dinah is doing this. That's awesome.
Oh man, the writer of Kamen Rider Double. And what was Double good at?
Writing.
Well, not just writing, but like having multiple characters.
Yep.
Once again, the upcoming series is... the upcoming series is unrelated to the original 1993 tokusatsu series or the American adaptation Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, and it will feature an original story. SSS Gridman is set for an autumn 2018 release.
Yeah.
So now we're wondering, what does the SSSS stand for?
We'll find out.
Yeah. Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't know.
That's too coincidental. Maybe that's why, so they can dub this, and then it won't be called Gridman. He'll just be called the Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
No, he'll be called Servo.
Oh, Sero. That's right.
That was his name.
Oh, that's right. It's been so long.
Can we get Tim Curry to come back?
Yeah.
His cute look on.
And all of his strokey goodness.
I feel sorry for him.
I do too. I saw like a fan like take a picture with him at a con, and just like you could see half of his body was just like. Bleh.
Oh.
Gridman looks good though.
Can't wait for the fall, man.
Oh, yeah.
More anime news. We're going on to Godzilla Decisive Battle, Mobile Breeder City. Basically the second Monster Planet film.
Yeah.
And I believe we already talked about the new poster last week.
Mm-hmm.
Or the previous episode.
No, I don't think this one. No.
Yeah. No?
Nope.
Oh. Well, this is the new poster for it, and it looks gorgeous.
And if you look in the back, you can see MechaGodzilla.
Yeah.
And
either that or Count Dragon's Flying Fortress.
so this doesn't exactly show that it might be bigger than Godzilla, but that might be the reason why they never finished it, because it was too big.
Well, maybe it was like just Godzilla was on the way. We don't have time to finish it.
Yeah. Seriously though, people, if you've not watched Godzilla Monster Planet on Netflix yet, go do it. It's really good. Especially the ending. The ending will blow your fucking mind.
2 new characters.
You.
Or a new character. No, 2 new characters. I believe they're siblings. Because they look the same.
They're the twins!
Yeah, twin sisters.
Oh, they're the twins.
From Mothra.
Yeah. What if we get Mothra in this?
Mothra Monster Planet.
It's called Monster Planet, so we're gonna see other kaijus.
Where's my Anguirus?
No, fuck Anguirus.
Where's my Jet Jaguar?
Where's my Hedorah?
Where's my Super Suit?
Oh wait, we saw Hedorah in the first movie.
Oh, no wait.
We made him to fight Godzilla, and then Godzilla destroyed him.
Wait a minute, I should have made the Ultraman reference. Where's my Ultraman? Oh, that was a fun time making that thumbnail.
We're talking about a good show! Good show!
Again, Godzilla Decisive Battle Mobile Breeder City is set to open in Japanese theaters on May 18th, 2018. We'll probably get it in July.
Yeah.
And then the last film comes out, I think, later in the year.
Happy birthday, me.
Yeah, happy birthday, Lane. You get this.
MechaGodzilla, MechaGodzilla.
And once again, Gen Urobuchi is writing the script.
Yeah, which means people gonna die.
Which means people are going to be bored because nobody liked the first Monster Planet movie, apparently.
Because people don't understand that it's a setup film movie.
Well, no. I was talking to Red Caster about this, and he actually has a good reason. It doesn't really feel like a Godzilla movie.
Well, no.
It feels more like it's not campy.
It feels like a generic anime with Godzilla shoved in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still,
it's a new take.
Yeah, and it's a setup movie. It's setting up the characters, the universe, and Godzilla himself.
It was Act 1.
Exactly.
Act 2, and then Act 3.
Yep.
What if King Ghidorah just shows up in the 3rd act?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Wipe out the entire planet.
Yep. Fucking 20,000 years, what the fuck?
That's crazy, man. Fuck. On to other news. SH Figuarts Padon has been revealed.
Oh god, that's so awful.
For those that don't know, Padon is the final monster in Ultra 7. And I love this SH Figuarts.
It's so ugly.
Well, it's based on his this is the original Padon design. They have revamped it to make it a lot better.
We see it.
Yeah, in Ginga it looks better. In Ultraman Orb, the Demon King Beast of Padon, they tried to redo this design a bit.
That's so awful.
Yeah.
Isn't there something like you like about it though?
Yeah, it comes with metal arms because I think in the original show, Ultra 7 slices off his arms and leg, his left arm and right leg, but he gets metal attachments.
Oh.
But the greatest feature of all, it comes with a decapitated head.
Oh my god.
So you can plug off the head, plug on the sliced half head, the sliced off head. That is genius.
Wow.
Oh, and it also comes with an eye slugger.
Ultra 7 Savage.
Yeah.
No! It's too ugly, get away! Kill it!
Kill it with fire! Alright, this product is available for pre-order for, 8,100 yen and expected to ship in August of 2018.
I won't be buying it, that's for sure. That's ugly.
Yeah. Alright. SH Monsterarts MFS-3 Modified 3 Kiryu.
Kiryu.
Yeah, Kiryu.
So it's the Tokyo SOS version.
Would it be? No, it's the one from a...
Oh, the first one? Oh,
Yeah.
so it's just the Monster Arts of Kiryu.
Yeah, well, a second version.
Yeah. Oh, he looks so awesome.
It looks so beautiful.
Wait. Yeah, there it is. I was about to ask.
It comes with the ice beam effect.
Sub-Zero.
Oh, it comes with another one.
That's so cool. How much is he?
But wait, there's more.
Uh-huh.
It comes with a detachable arm, a broken chest plate, and I think a broken eye? No, it doesn't come with a broken eye. No, I'm thinking of a different toy altogether.
The detail on that is fantastic.
It does look beautiful.
Like, wow. This is like, apart from the original MechaGodzilla, this is actually my favorite MechaGodzilla suit.
And once again, this is the MechaGodzilla that appears in Ready Player One. And I told Lane earlier, if MechaGodzilla shows up in the Ready Player One film, I will shout bullshit.
Because like I'm excited for like the villain in Ready Player One, and then Guard told me he's like, oh, he's the one who pilots MechaGodzilla, and I'm just like, well, now I like him more. That's awesome. He was probably looking through like everything, and he's just like, what can I use against these stupid fucking people?
So in the book, Ready Player One, after you beat the second gate, there's like a row of like little tiny vinyl figures and such. Some of which the main character he picks Leopardon because he saw Toei Spider-Man, but there were some that are already silhouetted off, or like that are already closed off. Sorrento got there first, in which he got MechaGodzilla,
So cool.
and his gang got the lions from Voltron, but they never formed Voltron, sadly.
It's probably, you know why? It's probably because they didn't know how.
Yeah. Freaking dumb Sixers. Fucking have all the information in the world, but they don't have the heart. Oh, and then there's an awesome photo
Of him fighting Godzilla.
Yeah, of the 2002 SH Monsterarts of Godzilla, and they actually showed it off at Tokyo, like at a toy fair recently. It's not an actual toy fair, but like it was an event, and someone knows the actual product doesn't look like the exact same as the official images or the movie. It's like they better fix this before it gets released.
Right.
And then somebody brought up the question: how come there's no 1984 Godzilla figure? It's like, yeah, I want that.
I want 1964 suit, please.
That's already a thing.
I know it is.
Just get it.
All its derpy goodness.
Was
That's cool. If you haven't seen the
Godzilla against MechaGodzilla.
go watch it. It's a really good movie.
Don't bother with Tokyo SOS unless you're like a heavy Mothra fan. Because even though MechaGodzilla is in the movie, he doesn't really do much.
I will say spoilers for Tokyo SOS. Mothra does die in the movie, but it's like her death is really fucking
It's kind of like a remake of the original Mothra versus Godzilla from 1964.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it was. But it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's a really good death.
But speaking of Godzilla designs, so Legendary Pictures has redesigned their Godzilla for the 2019 film.
Yeah, and he looks really good.
Oh,
They
yes.
gave him a neck.
Yeah, so the big changes that they did is, number one, he has his neck again. It's not as long as like a lot of people would wish, but at least he has his neck again. Second thing is that he's not as, well, let's just admit, he's not as fat as he was in the 2014 one.
Yeah.
He has his arms again. Like, he could probably, like, bend out his arms. Like he could probably, like, move his arms around a lot easier.
Yeah.
He's a lot slimmer in the stomach area, of course. and his dorsal fins are more visible, or more highly detailed.
Yeah, they did give him more of a neck. Huh. Yeah, he looks good. You know what? Gar didn't make a good point. He's like, not every Godzilla has ever looked the same.
Yeah.
Like, there's never been like a recurring Godzilla.
Some of them have always had like small detail differences.
Yeah.
Like the Shuwa Godzilla, you could barely tell, but you can tell. The Heisei one, you could tell the difference between suits. Like from 84 to 98, you can tell the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the Millennium era, he had a different suit for each movie.
Yep, because each movie was different. Except for Godzilla, MechaGodzilla and Tokyo SOS. That was a recurring movie.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really liking this design.
But yeah, I gotta say, if I had to think of my favorite Godzilla suits, like Godzilla designs, probably 2014. Well, no, 1964, 2014, and honestly, Burning Godzilla.
From Godzilla vs. the Destroyer?
Burning Godzilla was such an amazing concept. Just a dying, about to nuclear blow up Godzilla. It's awesome.
A Godzilla that's gonna destroy the entire planet.
Just with his body.
Yeah,
Because he's melting down.
That was such a good movie.
It was a good movie.
Good anniversary film.
Good ending.
Good ending to the Heisei era.
Oh, yeah.
And which, I think that's what I loved about the Heisei era. Every film was connected to one another. Where with the Showa era, it's like, it's loose. With the Millennium era, every movie is connected to the original and nothing else.
Yep. So I think the Heisei movies are the best ones.
Yeah, because it's just one overarching story.
Yeah, but the original will always be, like, one of the best.
Oh, my favorite will always be King Kong vs. Godzilla. Just for its insanity.
Godzilla vs. Hedorah for me, sir.
So, we're moving on to 2018 Ultraman news.
So we got some rumors.
Yeah, and the first rumor that we're going to go with is a name for the God... not for the Godzilla, for the Ultraman.
So there's like 6 names.
Okay, so the first rumored name that we got was Ultraman Falcon.
I hope. God,
don't... I don't know why his name was Falcon.
Ultraman Falcon! Punch! Shuwa! Come on!
No, his spacing race is a fist.
It's just a falcon.
or he's the first Ultraman that has wings. It's like, why do you need wings? You can already fly.
You can fly faster.
No, that's like having a jetpack in space. The main protagonist is entitled Ultraman Signal. The protagonist in this series is said to be the son of Ultraman Taro, who uses the Ultra Disc to transform into the giant warrior of light. His forms are a combination of an Ultraman and a Kaiju.
No more fusions. We need an original Ultraman with original powers.
No, we did 3 years of Spark Dolls. We're doing 3 years of fusions.
Fucking hell.
If we do a 4 year, a fourth year of fusions, then I'll complain.
Fucking hell.
His default form is called Dyna Rise, which is a fusion between Ultraman Taro and Ella King, while his other forms are called Rampage, Ultraman Nexus, and Ismail, and Beat Quest, Ultraman X and Cyber Gomorrah.
Ooh, that one sounds like it'd be cool.
Yeah, so I like this combination. Like, I like this idea a bit more because in Ultraman Orb, you just have 2 Ultras fusing together.
Yeah.
In Ultraman G, you have K being able to fuse Kaijus together.
Yep.
So in this show, apparently, you'll be able to, like, they're merging both concepts together. Fusions between an Ultraman and a Kaiju.
Yeah.
And speaking of fusions, I almost forgot to mention it. My Ultraman Nexus fusion card finally came in.
It sure did.
It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. I thought I was done collecting the cards, but I was wrong.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it turns out the Ultra Wiki kind of lied about one of the forms for Ultraman Orb and how it was a fusion between Belial and Dyna. Turns out you need the Dyna Miracle type card to fuse, to make that Ultraman Orb fusion. I was kind of depressed, but sadly, after 10 minutes of looking online, I actually found it on Amazon, of all places, with free shipping.
Woo. Good job, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully that will be on its way.
Yep.
The cast is said to be consisted. Oh yeah, okay. The cast is said to be consisted of Yusuke Sugino, Takamasa Suga, aka Kamen Rider Ryuki,
Oh God, no.
and Raura Ide. I'm bad with Japanese names,
It's
okay?
God. You don't need to read out every single name. It's fine.
Yeah. I just like...
Oh, there's a picture of him right there. There's a Ginga.
Oh my freaking god. You mean when you guys did on Castranger, it's like, oh, a new Ultraman was confirmed and his name's Ultraman Orb. Man, he looks really good. He looks awesome. It's the Ultraman X movie exclusive form that you guys were talking about. And I had to correct you guys the next episode later, but our editor just put images of #confirmation everywhere on the screen.
Yep.
And that's when I decided, screw it, I'll deal with Ultraman news. Yeah.
And then we just made our own show.
Yeah.
That's all Ultraranger was point.
Well, not exactly. We'll get into it when we reach our 1 year anniversary.
Yep.
Chances are our 1 year anniversary will probably be delayed by the month. I'm joking. No, it'll be out on time. But then, as of yesterday of March 27th, 2018, we got a silhouette of the next Ultraman.
It's pointy.
And thanks to my sister, we actually have translations to these magazine scans.
Yeah, so like looking at him from like the second picture with like the yellow silhouette, it looks like he's like on Jeet's shoulder, and Jeet's just like looking at him like, what the fuck? So maybe this is possible that he like can like shrink.
Well, no. So basically, from left to right, we'll start with the first image there with the gold silhouette, and reading this from left to right, if I can get. After Jeet, a superhero, a new Ultraman appears. In order to protect the peace of the world, a new Ultra has come forth. What kind of Ultra power will he demonstrate to us to stand against the evil aliens and kaiju? In the June volume, the secret of his appearance, fighting power / ability will be made clear.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then the next one, this is the image for the left that shows the previous Ultraman, like Jeet, Victory, Ginga, X, and Orb. And reading this from top to bottom. Next month's issue, a new Ultra hero will come forth. Urgent announcement. Oh, okay, maybe I should have read that first. Urgent announcement. Next month's issue, a new Ultra hero will come forth. His appearance, name, and fighting ability will be announced next month's issue. Stay tuned. So, in the April...
Which is May's issue, technically.
Yeah, so the May issue, like, it comes out at the end of the month, so it'll be the May issue of Talibikun. We'll finally get our official image of whoever this Ultraman is.
I can already tell by looking at him that he's definitely going to look very different from a traditional Ultraman, because, like, he doesn't have, like, the traditional fin, like, and he's, like, more spiky on his helmet.
He kind of looks like he has a star shape.
What I actually like is his color timer.
Oh, how it's just a circle?
It's just a circle.
Just traditional.
I like that.
Traditional circle.
Yep.
But I see his shoulders, and the first thing that it reminds me of is Chozetsu from Shuriken Sentai Ninja.
Oh, God.
But then somebody pointed out, no, he kind of looks like the other Tsuburaya hero, Triple Fighter.
Yeah.
So, and who knows, maybe the rumors of him being Ultraman Taro's son might be the thing.
That'd be... God.
It is Taro's 45th anniversary.
Neo Heisei fucking Ultraman really is for, like, the next generation. Like, the newest generation of kids. So it's like their parents who grew up watching Ultraman.
Hey, I remember that guy. His name was Taro. Yeah.
Looks different now.
He looks different now. Oh, God. I was actually talking about this with Redcaster the other day. It's like, do you think actors in like other franchises go to see a crossover film, see the character they played, be like, hey, like lean over to the guy next to him, is like, hey, I played that guy in the show.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's like when John Boyega he walked in when people were watching Force Awakens and just like sat beside them and just was like, it's like, so what do you think of Finn? He's like, oh, he's pretty cool. And they look over and they're like,
Wait, I'm excited to see this Ultra. I also like how he has the little blade arms on the side.
yeah. No, he looks, from what I can see in the silhouette, he looks cool, but he ain't gonna beat my boy Gene, who's right there. Because Gene's design is just amazing.
He is also the 6th new Ultraman in the new generation era. Well, 7th if you want to count 0.
I count 0.
Okay, so he would technically be the 7th new generation hero.
Yeah.
But and it's like, okay, what can top this news? How about 3 trademark names?
Lube.
3, I'll get to that. So yeah, 3 new trademarks have been registered by Japan's platform for pennant information. Subaraya Productions has...
Patent information.
Patent. Subaraya Productions registered 3 new Ultraman titles with on March 14th. The names are Ultraman Bowl, Ultraman Rosso?
Yeah, Ultraman Rosso.
Ultraman Rosso. And everyone's been making a joke about this. Lane.
Ultraman Lube. Which is probably Ultraman Lube. Or Lube.
Yeah. In which, if you define the word lube online, it's not a pretty picture. But then I thought about it. L's and R's in Japan don't really exist. Mm-hmm. So I looked up the word rube for a definition. And there's actually a good definition of the word. Naive and inexperienced.
Oh. So he's Ultraman Lube, Ultraman Noob.
Yeah. So hopefully he's actually Ultraman Rube instead of Ultraman that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's such a dumb name.
I know. Ultraman Bowl.
Ultraman Bowl.
I feel like he would be Taro's son.
Ultraman Taro, Ultraman Bowl.
I get Taro.
Tabo.
So yeah, if anyone's gonna be Taro's son, it's probably gonna be Ultraman Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary might get more than like 1 Ultraman.
Oh my god.
2 Ultraman.
3 Ultramen in the same show? That would be weird.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what? Nani? So shall we get on to the actual episode?
Yeah.
So, we're talking about episode 17 of Ultraman Orb, The Holy Sword Restored.
I love that name for that episode.
Yes, I have the Orb Caliber.
You were so happy when you got that thing.
Oh,
You wouldn't let me touch it for a while.
Because it was my baby.
I know.
It does make a rattling noise, but I don't mind that because the whole spinning.
So, what's important about this episode of Ultraman Orb, you might ask? Well, it's because it's the debut of Ultraman Orb Origin Form, which is Ultraman Orb's proper form.
Ultraman Orb origin.
Yeah, so it's his actual form.
Yep.
Like, it's his actual what Ultraman Orb is supposed to look like. And it's his most... And it's funny, too, that his original form is his most powerful.
Yeah. And I'm holding the vinyl figure in my hand. It is gorgeous.
And the figure art's even more gorgeous.
Yeah, well, design-wise.
Yeah.
It just... I love how most of his body is black. And then he has silver and red highlights.
Yeah, I'd like to think that's just because it's supposed to show that, like, he's different from the normal Ultraman we usually see. Because, you know, he's, like, not actually an Ultraman from the Land of Light. It's just a power he's using. Because he was chosen. He's the chosen one. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it starts off with, like, Juggler going to kill Naomi because he's just sick and tired of her.
Fucking bitch.
And she's like, oh, what are you doing? And, like...
Why do you hate Ultraman Orb? Why you gotta be such a bitch? No. I'm sorry.
Why do you keep sucking guys' dicks so much?
Where'd Guy go? Guy ran off.
He's a little pussy.
Yeah, he's a little bitch.
And then, like, he tries to cut her, like, with his sword, and then, like, he transforms into his monster form. She's like, oh my god! And then, like, tries to cut her again. Breaks the Russian dolls.
The nesting dolls.
Yeah. And then Guy just swoops in with his super speed.
Yup.
And, like, Juggler was like, you're slow.
You're too slow.
And Guy's like, fuck off.
Piss off.
And Juggler was like, god damn it. I fucking hate that guy.
Oh my goodness. I'm in love with him.
Yeah, he just realized, I'm gay for Guy.
No, I love the shot, though, where you see Juggler's Majin form in the mirror, but when he shows up on screen, he's human.
Yep.
So it's like, ooh.
It's a reflection of his darker self.
Oh, can the thumbnail be the scene from Mulan, but replace Mulan's head with Juggler's?
Sure.
Yeah. Mulan.
Juggler, not Ultraman. Don't do that schwa thing.
Well, that's the title of the episode. I don't do that schwa thing.
It's just Juggler, not Ultraman. I don't do that schwa thing. Schwa!
I don't do that schwa thing. And the thumbnail will be Mulan.
That's one of the most iconic Disney lines for me, honestly. Just dragon, not lizard. I don't do that tongue thing. Just does it. Fucking Eddie Murphy.
Didn't he win an award for that movie?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think he did.
So like Naomi and Guy like have this really, really huge like touching moment, and just like we find out that Naomi's the great granddaughter of Guy's former lover Natasha.
The great granddaughter.
Yeah. And so, great granddaughter, I think.
No, well, think of it. If Natasha is Naomi's great grandmother,
okay, yeah.
So it would make Naomi the great granddaughter.
Yeah. Well, no, I just assumed it was her great grandmother, not great. I don't know. But yeah, and then like Guy just starts like he's like, or like,
Yeah,
Naomi was like, what do you think of Ultraman Orb? And Guy's just like, oh, when you bring that up, and it's like, well, you know, even if he like became evil and everyone hated him, I'd still like, you know,
I understand him.
I fall by his side, and then I just made the Joker guy just like looks up. Would you fuck Orb? Yeah.
Yes. Just in his head. Yes. Now I'm just thinking of like Beauty and the Beast, King Kong, Shape of Water, where women have a thing for the monsters.
Yeah, someone made a good mention about like what true love was, and like someone showed a picture of like 2005's King Kong, and they're like, this one guy's like, oh, that's not true love, and just like the guy goes on a tangent about King Kong being like, he died for her. Everything he did, it was for her, and I'm just like,
yeah, you know, the famous line from King Kong, it wasn't the planes.
It was beauty that killed the beast.
Yeah, it was beauty that killed the beast.
I don't care what anyone fucking says. I loved Peter Jackson's King Kong. It was a good.
I love the cast.
Yeah, love the cast. Andy Serkis is King Kong, so you can't go fucking wrong with that. And plus, I just love that part where he like knocks her over, and he's just like, he's just like laughing at her, and just keeps knocking her over.
I like how Still set in the 1930s.
Yeah, and I like that he used a fucking gorilla. I own the game.
They
They actually have the cast.
Back to Orb.
I'm sorry. Go watch Peter Jackson's King Kong and also Kong Skull Island.
And while you're at it, go buy the SH Monsterarts of the 2005 Kong.
Ooh, they made Monsterarts?
Yeah.
Hey, way to go, Tomashi Nation.
And it comes with a swappable head, so it's like Pete, like calm head, angry head.
I like to think Andy Serkis has that posed with like a Gollum figure. He's just like, and then right beside that has a Snoke, and he's just like, fucking Ryan Johnson.
But meanwhile, with Jeddah and Shin, they find out from Shubikawa that Volt has now made Ultraman Orb a threat, or basically a target.
Yeah, but like Naomi's uncle, whatever, like that. Even he was just like, no, like
Listen,
trust me. I don't think he's an enemy either.
I don't like the idea more than you do.
And like we actually see it later, where like the VTL jets go to attack, and they're just like, we're targeting Orb first, and it's like, oh, like should we? And he's like, yes. It's like he's our primary target, and they're like, all right. And you just see like the uncle or whatever is trying to like just be like, no, don't do it, guys.
Not like this. Not like this.
And so yeah, so then like Guy goes about to leave, and he's like, next time you see Orb, sing that song.
Now I feel like taking that scene where when Naomi starts singing, take the song from Pokemon 2000, Lugia's theme.
Oh god, yeah.
We haven't made that joke yet. The Pokemon 2000.
Just juggler standing somewhere. I could use pants.
I need
I
pants.
could use some pants.
Freaking Slow King in that movie.
Slow King. I was blown away by the fact that he could talk in that movie. I was like, is he that smart? It's like,
Isn't
because Slowpoke's like, he's dumb.
Wait, isn't Slow King a psychic type?
He's a psychic water.
So yeah, he can learn.
Well, it's because he has a shoulder fucking strapped to his head, and it's like injecting like poison. Yeah. No, it actually is.
How come you didn't drink? Why didn't you have a drink? Well, it's simple, Mo. I don't like the taste of poison. Ah, crap.
Also, quick Slowking fact, if you take off his crown, he reverts back to a Slowpoke and forgets everything he ever knew as a Slowking.
But you can't de-evolve a Pokemon.
Yes, you can.
In the games.
No, but in the anime, if you take off his crown, he can revert back to his Slowpoke.
That's weird.
I know, right?
Or like the sudden change of evolution from Slowpoke to Slowbro in the first gen anime.
Yeah, I know, wish they'd fix that in the game. Anyways, so, so then, like, fucking Zapandon or whatever comes back to attack.
Zapandon.
Yeah, and, like, Guy's like, alright, well, I'm gonna be Orb, so he transforms into Thunder Breast
No,
because
no,
even Juggler's like,
you
know that's all you can do.
He leaves. Naomi still doesn't click in.
Yeah, she even says to him, like, I don't know who you actually are or what secrets you're hiding. I'm like, bitch, come on! You know who he is!
How is everybody so dumb?
And then, like, later on, he goes back and it's like, Guy, oh man, where have you been this whole time? I'm like, you fucking idiot. And then Uncle comes in and just, like, every single time, every episode, he does that.
Did you ever see the Jimmy Kimmel Dawn of Justice thing that he did? Yeah, just, you're Superman! And
then just fucking Lex Luthor comes in. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot, I never realized.
Then he starts live streaming. It's like, yeah, Superman and Bat. You say one.
Yeah, he's like taking a picture, he's holding his phone, you just see Batman's chin. Yeah, just.
Hang on. You're Batman!
His voice is mod by two sutures.
Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent. Clark Kent. Oh, I love bringing people together. Superman, Batman. What? No, yeah. Takes off Clark's glasses. Oh my god.
I'm so stupid. I didn't realize that.
So why can't everybody just be like that? Just be like...
Just be like Jimmy Kimmel and just realize
or like he shows up. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Hey Ultraman. How you... Dude, you weren't here! It's obvious!
I don't know what you're schwawing about.
I don't know what you're schwawing about. You just did it right there. Fuck. No, it's like, hey guys, look! It's the real Ultra... Takes him up into the moon. You say one fucking word, I'll leave you up here.
So, with this episode also, Orb finally masters Thunderbuster. So, like,
He embraces the darkness instead of fighting it.
Well, he embraces the darkness to find light.
There's always light with darkness, and there's always darkness with light. Within the quote, Stupid Mario Brothers, in which they probably took this quote from somewhere else, within the darkness lies the truth.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then, so the Juggler's like, you're using Thunderbuster, as I knew you would. And then, like Orb uses his attack, and then, Juggler uses his Zapandon shield.
The Zapandon shield!
So, like,
there, it has a name!
Original name, Juggler, good job.
Yeah, but now the hardcore Ultraman fans in Japan can write that down in their little wiki notes.
Zapandon shield, I knew that.
Oh, it's called Zapandon shield. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Or they go to the arcade, and they're just there for, like they have a notebook right beside them, they're just writing down every single name of, like, attack.
Here we go.
Attack and stats.
So then, like, they fight for a bed, and then, like, Naomi comes, starts singing her song, and just, like, Jenna and Shin are like, what the fuck are you doing? Can't go back to the hospital!
Naomi, what are you, crazy? It's about to get worse here.
Good.
Good!
Whatever gets me, turns me on. What?
No, this Shin Jetta. Dibs. Dibs! Shut up! No, not me. No, you!
Hey, go to bed, Jerry. Go to bed, Jenna.
Go to bed, Jetta. Hey, Jetta? To bed.
So she finds, and then she says, like, oh, I don't, like, he may have injured me, but I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for Orb, like, doing what he did, and then blah, blah, blah.
Orb Senpai.
So then, like, she sings her song, whatever, and then that, like, makes the blank card that Orb has turn into the Orb
I can
song.
see clearly now the melody's gone.
God.
Looks like Natasha did not fade away.
Yeah, so, like, he finds out Natasha actually lived.
Natasha will live.
Oh, God. So, yeah, it summons the Orb Origin card, and then...
Somehow the Orb Caliber was in the Zeton, or was in Zapandon, because, the Orb Caliber was in the Mega Zeton.
Maybe he can just decide where it comes from, so it's just like...
Was it like Mjolnir?
Yeah, it just comes out of his tail. Gonna make it come out of his
tail.
Ow, fuck my tail! And then he turns into Orb Origin, and... Wow. He just kicks so much ass, and the sword is fucking huge. But I love that the transformation device itself is the toy. So, like, owning the toy, it's not inaccurate.
Yeah, it's like
the King Sword in G.
Yeah, the King Sword is also one of the... And at first I'm like, oh, the handle's kind of small. But then I rewatched some scenes with Jeed. It's like, wait, he doesn't hold it by the handle. He holds it by, like, the grip of the blade.
Yeah.
Or, like, the bottom of the blade by the hilt.
Yep. Yeah, that's like when I realized with Sho Rompo that, like, when he was holding his staff, I kept holding it by, like, the handle at the top, but he was holding it like a cane. Like,
yeah, because they know kids' hands aren't that big.
I loved how just in Orb Origin Saga, just whenever he
points the sword,
he just points it and just transformed into a fucking orb.
But I love the Orb Caliber design.
It's nice and it makes cool sounds.
But
yeah, when he transforms,
I like the spinny thing.
It does like Orb's little theme song, and then you can hear like this really nice like acoustic guitar going like. Which sadly the toy doesn't have that guitar, but I understand.
But yeah, he has the abilities of fire, water, earth, and air.
He's the Avatar.
I was gonna say Kamen Rider Wizard, but okay.
Ultraman Aang.
But I believe Guy can save the world. But then everything changed when the Juggler attacked. And when the world needed him the most, he vanished.
Needed him most, vanished.
100 years later, my friends Shin and Jenna and I found Guy in a frozen truck.
Oh my god. You know we need to make the thumbnail now. Just fucking Orb on Aang's body.
Orb on Aang's body?
Woo!
Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
Or if we can Photoshop like the airbender tattoo arrow on his head.
I'll try. No. I'll take Ginga S's arrow and put it on Orb's head.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. And then, so he defeats Juggler with, like, a really cool bunch of attacks. And I like this one shot where, like, he tries to use the shield, but, like, it just goes through it like it's nothing. And just destroys him. And then, like, I guess, like, he broke Juggler's Dark Ring?
It vanished?
And so
but we see him have it later on.
Yeah, and then we see Juggler just on the ground, and he's just like, ah!
That was an exclusive!
Just one night you wake up in the middle of the night, you just see Juggler's actor there, just like, this is mine. You're like, oh.
Wait! Can I get a picture?
Selfie with the orb ring? Sure.
Yeah. Alright, so I get to live, right? No.
No, you just beat the crap out of him, and you just like, yeah, he left his sword.
Wait a minute. What is that? Is that a zipper? So that's what the inside of a kaiju looks like.
Yeah, and then, just like, guy feels better again, that he's considered a hero.
I feel fantastic, and then everything goes back to normal.
Yep.
Shibikawa's like, oh yeah, Volt doesn't think of Ultraman Orb as a threat anymore. Well, what are we gonna do next? I don't know. I heard it's my episode next. Okay, Shibikawa.
There you go, buddy.
There we go. We only got like what? 8 episodes left.
Something like that.
Wait, 25.
6.
Wait, 25, 10. Yeah, we only got like
6 or 7.
Yeah, 6 or 7 episodes left.
All right.
Yeah. So, good episode of Orb.
Yep.
New form, new weapon, new music. Overall, good episode.
Very good episode.
Now on to Ultraman Ginga shit. I mean S. Then again, isn't that what the real S stands for?
I honestly don't remember much that happened in this episode. Like, Victory lost his groove. That's pretty much it.
Pretty much.
Just looks over again. You threw off my groove!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you threw off Ultraman Victory's groove.
Ultraman Ginga S, Episode 4, The Meaning of Strength.
So, it's
Strength.
pretty much Sho needs to realize what his true strength is, because he doesn't know. Because he, like, tried fighting a monster, a kaiju, or whatever like that.
Yeah, he tried
spark dolls, and they just didn't work.
Yeah. And which I noticed something about his spark dolls. EX Red King. Ella King.
King Joe.
King Joe. Sadly, Gudon Sadola aren't kings. But it's like, why are the first 3 kings? It's like, well, he is fighting for royalty, for the queen.
Yep.
For king and country.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just his Ultra Lance technique just isn't working.
Nope.
Like, it'll work and then it'll just fade away.
Yeah. Also, I really like that. Like when Hikaru turns into Ginga, I like this transformation a lot better because it's more like fleshed out and more like effect. And I love that he just like when he like points the
Ginga
spark out, he just goes Ginga. That's really cool. And he just looks better in that uniform.
He does.
He rocks the fucking PGL uniform.
Yeah, the UPG.
Or UPG, sorry.
Ultra Party Guardians.
The UPG.
Yeah, the UG.
If you switch the letters around, it's supposed to pug.
It's supposed to pug. Everyone is just a pug now.
That's one of my favorite dogs, actually, kind of breed of dogs. They're little squished in faces, and they're just like. So speaking of pugs, no, so like they like the other UPG members like noticed Hikaru's like
Story Embrace,
and they're like, what the fuck's that? And Toby was like, it's a watch, because Hikaru.
Oh, he's supposed to sleep.
Up.
Mm-hmm.
I just would have said, oh, it's like a kaiju detector.
Yeah, I would have just went the Doc Round route to weather experiment.
Weather experiment. Yeah, if anyone ever asks what you're doing when you're doing something weird, you just say weather experiment.
If somebody asks where you got that from, just say internet. Works for Timmy Turner.
Yep.
But then again, that was like early 2000s.
You're not supposed to be on those kinds of websites.
With the slide detector. What if I said it in the slide detector? Where did you get that lie detector from? Internet? Lie. But Sho just doesn't. He's like, oh, I don't want to use the spark dolls anymore because they were used to try and take Victorium. And then, like, at the end of the episode, Hikaru teaches him, it's like, the spark dolls aren't evil. It's just the evil people using them or making them evil.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how Jeed had to learn. It's like, yes, you are the son of Belial, but you are your own thing.
Yep. And yeah, like the fight was cool. There was like an awkward fall shot from like Victory, and that like made me chuckle. I thought that was funny. And then just like Ginga comes in to save him or whatever like that. He's like, "I don't fucking need you. Wait, anybody."
Then you have Lippy.
The little kid.
Yeah, the little boy.
Fuck him.
Okay, at first I thought he was There's this one scene in the episode where Sho sees him, and it looks like he's pinching himself. And then his sister Sakuya comes to him, he's like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, I gotta get stronger so I can go back up to the surface with Sho. And at first I thought he was just pinching himself so that he doesn't feel pain a whole lot. Then you see him start levitating a rock. Okay, apparently the underground people of Victoria...
It's born underground, okay, Gar? They need to learn rock levitation. If you were stuck underground for hundreds of years, you'd do the same thing.
Just...
Because the guy when I was underground.
Or you were just living on it. So this is what happened in Ultraman Ginga, or... previously on Ultraman Ginga, in case you've been living underneath a rock your entire life.
Yeah, and we got like flashback to like Ultraman Ginga, like the first season, and I'm like, no!
Yeah, see,
no way!
Just
except for Misuzu. Misuzu's hot.
Just aww. Oh, you see Tommy in one. By the way, you. Aww.
Fucking piece of shit.
He was only in one scene this episode.
Thank God. I hope he's not in the rest of the show.
No, he gets a love interest.
But he can't love. His only love is to kill Ultraman Ginga.
Exactly.
Why Fuck, fully I wish I had my giant robot.
No. Why do you think the only thing he can love is a machine?
Oh, does he fuck Sean
9? Yeah, Sean 9 just comes back. It's like...
Sean 9, more like Sean 69.
Oh!
That was awful.
Just has the glasses, like freaking...
So then, like, Hikaru realizes, like, during another battle, he's just like, oh yeah, I can transform to kaijus.
Oh yeah, that gimmick!
So he does that.
It's like in Ghost.
What does he turn into?
Sadola.
Sadola.
Or Sadola.
Yeah, Sadola.
And Android 10, she was Sadola, but Ginga beat him in the first fight.
Yeah.
Then the second fight, Android 01 came back as Gudon.
And then, like, the kid's like, what? And then, like, just we see Hikaru's just like, oh, I'm the kaiju.
I'm the kaiju.
And he makes this weird derby face.
And
And so, like, Sho realizes, like, oh, I shouldn't be alone and stuff like that. I should believe in myself and Ginga.
No, it's more or less, I can't build strength on my own. I need my friends to help me build my strength.
Hey, want to eat this chocolate with me?
Yeah, let's get diabetes together.
So yeah, like, this is an okay episode. I had, like, a really long work day, so I'm, like, tired. So I wasn't able to concentrate too much.
Well, no, it's not even that. Just we're still in the filler area of Ginga S.
Mm-hmm. We're still learning to know these people.
Yeah, it's not until, like, episode 6 or 7 where we actually start getting plot.
Yeah. But cool.
Yeah, Bolt's still alive.
Yep.
He was only in one scene.
Yep.
That's it. And then Exceller's like, oh, I hate that guy. Talks big, does nothing. Yeah, anything else I liked about this episode? Oh, yeah. Victory used the Ultra Lance for King Joe, and he got a Gatling gun arm.
Mm-hmm.
It is called the King Joe Rancher.
The UPG guys were still using those stupid guns.
The
test
charge
car.
guns.
It's so dumb. Like I get the like in concept it's a good idea, but it's so stupid looking. They're getting energy from their car. What if they drain their car's battery? Then they can't go anywhere.
No,
also,
that is a good point.
Also, the chick is just like, oh, where the fuck's your car? I'm gonna fucking kill him. Punches the guy in the arm. He's like, ow!
Yeah, punches Goki.
Ow! And you just hear her like cracking her knuckles. Like when he comes back, I gotta fucking give him a pounding.
Yeah. When he comes back. Oh, I thought I could crack my knuckles. Yeah, there we go. But just Goki and Arisa see the kaiju. Arisa, should we use the move? Wait, I thought we only did that move when we're done work. Not that move, Goki. Oh, right.
They fuck.
They don't. If anything,
Orisa gives Goki a nice, sweet handy after work.
If anything, Goki is kind of like Arisa's gay friend.
Gay friend. Hey, you know Goki likes you, right? Goki, nah, he likes the dick.
I'm not gay. It's like,
yeah, ha, good one, Goki.
Just doesn't realize till the last episode. Oh!
No, it just looks over at Tomoya, just like.
No, sees Tomoya. Please, I'm only in the robots.
It's just a fetish you developed because of John 9.
He just has a fetish for robots.
I only feel truly myself when I'm in John 9.
Hikaru, what about you? Oh, I'm asexual. What?
Nah, just kidding. I tap Misuzu every night.
Yeah, we sex.
We sexed all the time.
Yeah, we sex all the time. Oh, see, I got a message from her right now.
Yeah, I'll fuck you in the pussy later.
On the moon this time? Okay.
Giga!
Have their own little space station on the moon.
Fuck. So yeah.
That was episode 4. Next episode is a Goki focused episode.
Yep.
And that was where I kind of stopped watching Ginga S for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So should we start wrapping this up, Mr. Pinkcaster?
Yep, so go follow me on Twitter at Lane _. I'm right now Patron Jusango.
Yeah, you can follow me at twitter.com/Autobot. For other Cast Ranger pages, you can check us at facebook.com/RSCastRanger. You can listen to older episodes of Ultraranger and Radio Sentai Castranger and all of our other things at castranger.podbean.com. You can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/Radio Sentai Castranger. And once again, we have merchandise on sale at tpublic.com.
Yep.
We need to make up some Ultraranger merch.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, and this is episode 35. I don't do that schwa thing.
Nope.
And once again, Ultraman Ginga S and Ultraman Orb are currently available legally on Crunchyroll.
Hashtag Dynamite Crunchyroll.
Hashtag please support the official release.
Yup. Goodbye.